Hello, welcome to the Xenai trading bot review and walkthrough. We're going to take a look at the new Eaconomy release. We have seen previously that the trading bot for AI Xenai seems to dollar cost average very heavily. It does kind of a martingale system when it's losing, and that's probably some of the silliest trading concepts that you'll see a new trader make. So that trading bot, while it does some really good trading and is very consistent, as soon as that drops out and it starts cost averaging against you, it really creates some issues for the trader and the account. Really not the smartest way to go about the trading, but of course it is easy, it's hands-free, and there has been some people getting some good results out of that, but also there's been people that, particularly when they up the risk and increase the risk, they can blow their account quite easily. So keeping it slow and steady. AI Xenai wasn't the best success. They have a new trading bot, which I'm going to trial for you guys today and show you the setup process. And we're going to take a live look on a live account and see what actually happens when we place the bot on the account. Let's get into it. So first of all, you'll need to log into the Eaconomy client area, and basically we'll go to the Sky account and then Cloud VPS. So there was a button here that just says create an account, and I clicked on create AI Xenai and switched it to Xenai or Zen AI. I'm just going to launch that, see where it takes me. Okay, so we're in the trade replicator, which is the VPS service that Eaconomy provides. I've got the Xenai signal. I'm just going to go and log in. So I'll see you in a moment after I've set it all up. But basically all you do is put your broker server in, your login and your password, and select the risk management. So proportional by balance, and then amount to mirror. So whether you want to take 100% of the risk in line with the balance. So for example, it'll be adjusted based on the balance of the trading bot versus your account. So you can always say, look, I only want to take 10% risk, or 100% risk, or some people bump it up to like 500, and that's when you get those issues where the account blows up. There is a bit of information here. So for example, when it's set to 50, you're going to have half the risk that you would normally have. So you do have a few options here. It tells you it's the password for your MT4, MT5 account. It's got to be the master password. You've got the login number. So if you've ever logged into your trading account, your MT4, MT5, it's basically just using these bits of information in here to log in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I've clicked the little button, and some more information has popped up. So for advanced settings, I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't particularly want to mess around with it, so I'm just going to put that as basic. So all my details are in. I'm just going to hit save. I'm going to give that another go. One thing to note, guys, is sometimes they don't have the server available in the drop-down, and you might just have to connect with Eaconomy support to let them know to add that broker server in, because sometimes there isn't the server that you need in the drop down and it won't come up and you can't just type it in. So just email them, let them know if that is an issue. I'm going to use another broker, which I believe is already in there. So I'm just saving that now. Here we go. We've connected to MT4, so it's enabled. We're connecting, as we can see by the yellow symbol here. And what's probably going to happen is we'll connect, and then we're going to wait for the Zen AI to actually place a trade. So once we're connected, we should see our balance and equity show up here as per the account. And then we're just going to wait for the trades to actually start coming through. So we're still connecting. We've got a button here, disable trading. We can edit, we can have the instrument maps. We can see we've connected now. We can view trades. So I'm going to click view trades. No trades currently open, close trades. So we've got no history. Obviously we've just started. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard, have a look at some subscriptions. So you can see the Xenai trading signal is active. So if we click on trading accounts, that takes us to the main page where we can see what's actually going on. You can also click edit. So that's just to edit the account if we have any changes to the password, or we want to change the account that we're using. So you can also change the signal settings when we hit edit on the actual signal section. And this is where you can drop it down and have a play around with different settings. Now, bypass deviation, basically what that means is if there's more than 10 pips of slippage, it's not going to take you in, but you can bypass that if you want. So when there's a lot of movement, more than 10 pips of slippage could be a really high volatility time to get into a trade. So it could be a little bit risky. If you had that checked and there's a news announcement, it could really swing your account up and down quite quickly. So minimum lot size, basically if there is a minimum, you can tick this box to get it to round up. So for example, if your broker has a minimum of 0.05, it will actually automatically change that minimum lot size so that you do get into the trade. Obviously taking note that it could be a much higher risk. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that as is. I'm just going to hit save, jump out of there. I'm going to let it do its thing, and I'm just going to wait for the trade to come into play, and we'll snap back when it is time.